Alrighty, fellas. It's your boy here. Just quickly collecting my lost lore stuff before we get started here. Okay. Alright, just some free rewards. Sure. Okay, so of course, as we know tonight, we have the trailer for the Bride banner. As we can see here, we have the silhouettes. So, definitely the one on the right is Embla. Like, there's no way that's not Embla. The big symbol above her head is the Severance symbol. So, I'm fairly sure that's going to be a Bride Embla. And then the one on the left, I'm thinking maybe we're looking at Alchrist or even Alfred from Engage. So, I'm thinking it's going to be an Engage / Heroes themed Bride banner that we're looking at here. So, it's possible also one of these is going to be the free hero, maybe the male character there, because of course they're going to like just shoehorn waifus, and probably the whole banner is just going to be Bride waifus. And then the one like male character is going to be the free-to-play one. That seems to be how they've been doing it. So like Alchrist or Alfred, whoever that may be, on the left, he's probably going to be the Tempestral hero. Alright, what's going on, chat? What's good? Alright, we got Nor in here. What's up, Nor? Not usually a shipper, but Embla and Asker are a great couple. I don't know. I feel like Asker kind of did Embla a little bit dirty in the story. Because, like, Asker knew that Embla was going to get unhinged if she came into contact with humans. Even though Embla does love humans and she, like, wanted them to do good. Once they backstabbed her, that was it. It was all over after that. So, like, Asker kind of enabled that situation to happen. Otherwise, I feel like Embla would have just been on her own. She wouldn't have really interfered with humans. Alright, Cheto. What's up, Cheto? Actually, that's a newcomer. I don't recall seeing somebody named Cheto. So that's probably their first appearance in one of these live streams. So, what's up, Cheto? Or is that Ghetto? And I'm just, like, adding a C there for some reason. Alright, Noir. What's up, Noir? We got Maya05. No way. Mommy getting a new duo. I don't think it's a duo for Embla. I think it's probably going to be Embla by herself. Or I guess it could be. She could be paired up with somebody else. Maybe like Elm or something. I don't know. Elm would be pretty weird. I don't think he was particularly a popular character. Here we got Mika Maxwell. I'm hoping it isn't Heroes. I think at least one of the heroes is going to be from Fae. And at least that's going to be Embla. Groom Alir. It's Heroes LMAO. Claude Flowers. Give me New Fury and I'll be happy. Yeah, I guess that could be, right? Because we just got Life and Death 5 and Stillwater 5, essentially. It's possible they could give us, like, Fury 5 at this point. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Tacho, what's up? Hey, Veronica, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Okay, I think we've done enough stalling for time here. Let's just quickly take a look at some defenses. Let's see if we're doing good over here. Okay, we have one full-on loss there, even though we managed to avoid losing any lift. But outside of that, we've had a perfect season here with my new defense. So that is something to be proud of, I guess. I guess we'll just go ahead and watch one of these while we wait for more people to get in. Okay, so of course, why would he be using anybody other than Emblem Mike? Like the most popular offensive unit to run right now. Accompanied by Brave Gulveg, we have also Duo Peony, we got Gatekeeper, and then we have Ratatosker and Hater. Okay. Right, is he really just going to try to bait everything with Ike here? It looks like that is exactly what he's going to try to do. Not particularly a good idea. I mean, Gatekeeper is cool, but on the team that I'm running here, we don't really rely on warping. We just rely on +1 movement. So... Alright, yeah, that's going to be a dead Ike right there. Ike on a stick. Ike barbecue. Alright, Veronica says, please, Letizia. Oh, dude, Letizia. I have been waiting for an alt of her for a long time. I feel like she was one of the more interesting characters from Book 6, and they just never did anything with her after the base one. Nah, but Letizia is a really cool unit. Hopefully Sissy gets some love. More so, I would like a summer Letizia than a... like Bride Letizia. I think she would be nice to have for summer. Bride Letizia will make my wallet act up. All right, we got a lot of Sissy fans in the chat there. That's awesome. Okay, I guess we can watch like one or two more of these. That one was pretty quick. All right, this guy over here named Failure. Let's take a look here. Okay, another Emblem Ike. Big surprise. Yeah, like, what other unit is this guy going to use? Also with Fatal Smoke 4, which is pretty sick. And he's got also Fire Flood Boost, which is interesting. It's not necessarily a bad call on Ike, because you get the extra HP. Alright, then he's got Elamine, we got Pon, we got Legendary Erica, Regan, and then also Plumeria. Okay. Oh, snap, we got Wylia in the chat. Rare Wylia appearance. Hey, Wylia, how has the career shift to Pokemon been? We're not getting any more Wylia Fae content, but we are getting lots of Pokemon content from her. She started off her journey as a trainer all over again. So she's been, like, revisiting all of the Pokemon games from her childhood. Definitely check that out if you guys are a fan of Pokemon. It's a nice trip down memory lane, especially seeing her play, because, like, whenever I play the old Pokemon games, it's like speedrun mode. I'm trying to, like, just play it the way that I used to when I was a kid, so I don't, like, listen to all the dialogue. I try to skip it. I'll run, like, OP teams and stuff like that. But Wily is doing it, like, the old-fashioned way. She's even EV training and stuff and, like, catching for natures and all that. I don't know if I would have the patience to do all that right now. Alright, Nils Frazier, what's up, man? Hey, how's it going, Tacho? It's going pretty good. Hopefully it's going pretty good for you guys as well. Alright, Veronica says, but the slam dunk pose for Letizia is iconic. Yeah. Her special attack art is awesome. Yeah, man. Letizia is such a cool character. Okay, I guess we can watch one more and then we'll hop in. We'll start playing some modes here. Okay, and once again, we're 3 for 3 here on offensive Emblem Ikes, right? Like, he's just on every single team. This time we've got him with Obstruct there. Okay. Rare Sharena appearance with Life and Death 4 and Nabata Lance, huh? This is a very interesting Sharena. That's some, like, Joel-level shenanigans. Did Phaeology build this? I'm wondering here. Then we got Ratatoskr, Elamine, and Plumeria, and also Winter Byleth. Okay. I guess the Winter Byleth is there for the AoE duo skill protection, in case he's able to avoid a duo's hindrance or something. Alright, Nor says, Tacho, you were in the first Sapphire stream. I was, actually. I've been trying to make it to more of them, but I don't always have the time. Because Wylia's time zone is different from mine. She's in mountain time. So sometimes when she's streaming, it's like really late for me. Or like I've just gotten home and I need to make dinner and then like settle in. Hey Tacho, have you seen Power Rangers? If so, which is your favorite? Mine is RPM. Okay, I don't know what RPM is, but the only Power Rangers series I've seen is the original Mighty Morphin, like from way, way back. I think that was the very first one. It's the one with Tommy, the White Ranger, and like the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger and stuff. So the movie Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is actually pretty baller. I actually love that movie. The one where they fight Ivan Ooze. Like that's a badass movie, actually. But yeah, that's like the only exposure to Power Rangers that I have. Is just like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from way back, and also the movie. Okay, so there we go with some defenses. Let's go ahead and start playing some of these arena modes now. I guess we'll start with Resonant Battles here. Okay. Alright, Wiley said, why these matches only the new Ike? Yeah. It's just Ike everywhere. Everyone is using Ike. The honeymoon phase for him has not ended yet, even though he's been out for like 2 months or something. He's just everywhere. All right, Nesh says the Flute Ranger. Oh, I don't know who that is. Who's the Flute Ranger? My favorite was always the Red Ranger. Because, like, in the original Mighty Morphin, his Zord was the T-Rex. So it's like, me being, like, a huge dinosaur fan when I was a kid, like, that was my favorite one. I think all the original ones were based on dinosaurs, weren't they? There was Pterodactyl, I think, was the Pink Ranger. There was Saber-Tooth Tiger. There was Mastodon. I can't remember who had Mastodon. I think it might have been the Green Ranger. But, dude, all of the original, like, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was so cool. Okay, what do we got going on here? Let's take a look. Alright, the boots are over there. And the Dancer Veil is over there. Okay, nice and easy. They're right next to each other. Alright, why don't we go ahead like this? Let's just set it up so easy so that we can get our Gulvig sweep. Bones McJones says Power Rangers movie is goated. Oh yeah, dude, the original one, the Ivan Ooze one is so good. That's the only one that I've seen. I think they had another one in theaters as well, but I can't remember. Veronica says the storyline for Jungle Fury is very solid. I haven't seen RPM, but it does sound interesting. Okay, I don't know which one is Jungle Fury. Really, the only one that I know is Mighty Morphin, as I said already. Oh, it's going to be hard, actually, to activate Gulvig's special, isn't it? I probably should have thought about that, yeah, before we started, like, moving in. Because they're going to just keep on pulse smoking her after everything. Alright, that's annoying. Wiley says, Tacho trying to remember stuff is funny. Alright, come on. I have, like, half a brain left. My old age has rotted my brain. So, like, trying to remember stuff is hard. Noir says, I watched a few of the Power Rangers stuff, but I don't remember any of them. But I do remember the dinosaur one. Yeah, I think most people do, because that was the very first one. It's not, like, that tough to forget about that. Chris Lee says, only the Red and Blue Ranger had dinosaurs. Pterodactyl is a reptile. Or a pteranodon, isn't it? Like, pterodactyl isn't actually the name of the species. It's pteranodon. That's me and my random dino knowledge. And Mastodon and Sabertooth are mammals. Yeah, those are from the Ice Age. Like, Mastodon is a big elephant. Kind of like woolly mammoths, but not actually. And then Sabertooth tigers are from the Ice Age as well. Retaliate says, alright, first time joining a Tacho stream. Let's go. Alright, Retaliate Hype. What's up, man? I hope it's not Bridal Marianne, because I'm 3 to 4 merges away to plus 10 the Brave Corin. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Whenever you're saving up for a favorite plus 10, and then immediately as soon as you're about to get them done, something else you want comes out, and then you gotta plus 10 them next. So, like, you get no recovery period on your orbs. That's always the worst. Oh, since we're on the topic of, like, I guess, like, dinosaurs and extinct animals and stuff from Power Rangers. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Forrest Gallant, but he recently posted a video on his channel about the Tasmanian tiger, how somebody apparently found one in the wild. It's supposed to have been extinct for, like, over a century by this point. I think the last sighting of a Tasmanian tiger was in, like, the 1900s. And apparently some guy just went out into the Tasmanian wilderness with his dad. They were driving along the road. And they encountered what they thought was a dog just lying on the side of the road. And they got out of the car to take a look at the dog. And it turns out it was a Tasmanian tiger. So they started taking pictures of it. Like, what are the odds of that happening? That's so unlikely. But it's also, like, kind of rad at the same time. Like, imagine just Like pulling up on the side of the road and then finding an extinct animal. Like, what the hell? Okay, we could pop the Dancer's Veil right now, but I don't think it would really do us much good. As long as we can just get that red thief over there, I think we're fine. All right, Wylia says, oh boy, I can't wait for the bride Deirdre reveal tonight. I think you're going to catch a break, sis. I don't think it's going to be Deirdre tonight. Because it seems like it's going to be Engage in Heroes. At least what I think, but... maybe it could be Deirdre. I don't know. We don't really get seasonal alts for Deirdre. We've had one for Julia, but not for Deirdre. All right, Nor says, I saw the footage of the last Tasmanian tiger. Yeah, the last one, I believe, was in a zoo in Australia. They had it in the zoo. So, like, the last one was in captivity, but the last one seen in the wild, it's been a hot minute since they last found those. Noir says, yeah, I have heard of that, but I haven't watched the video yet. Chris Lee says, Gaming Beaver covered that. Yeah, shout-outs to Gaming Beaver. Another dinosaur YouTuber there. I'm showing my nerdiness tonight. Like, all of the, like, animal YouTubers and stuff like that I'm subscribed to. But come on, who doesn't like a good dinosaur video, right? Like, it's just fun to watch. I just love animals. Extinct or otherwise. Okay, so we seem to be locked in tier 20 here, which is okay, I guess. Impossible to really do better in this mode at this point without merges. Oh, we have allegiance battles to do as well. Maybe we should do that next. Because I usually save that for later when I'm exhausted, and then it just never goes good. I think we're going to do allegiance battles next. And yeah, this is, by the way, this is Alchrist, who I'm pretty sure the other silhouette is. They have the same hair, and then also he's got like the collar thing going on that you can see in the silhouette. Like the raised up collar. So it seems like a groom, Alchrist, and then like bride Embla on that banner. Okay, so Crom is paired up with Atri right now. I guess we can roll like that. Yeah, where is Atri? Let me just double check what I have on her. Okay, we could totally give her some kind of like extra seal here. Oh, you know what we could give her? We can actually give her one of those rain seals here. Yeah, we'll go for attack and res rain there. Just double up on that. Okay. So we got a red unit, a green unit, and a blue unit. So we need to pick up a colorless type for our proxy here. Alright, hopefully they have a gale forcing colorless unit somewhere in here. Okay, Tabaran could work, I guess. Or we could just go with Legendary Leaf. He's typically the best option to go for. He makes this mode so easy, man. Like, Legendary Leaf is so goated in this mode. Alright, we'll go with this one because he seems to be able to activate his special the easiest. Alright, Noir says, yo, I heard of it from Gaming Beaver too. Yeah, I saw the original video first because I am subscribed to Forrest Gallant. He goes hunting for a bunch of extinct animals. And he actually does find them. Like, once in a while. Like, you know all those shows where they go looking for this animal? Most of the time, it's those hokey shows, though, where they're looking for Bigfoot and Yetis and stuff. And they just, obviously, they're not going to find that. But Forrest Gallant, he looks for extinct animals that have reasonable cause to believe they still exist. Like, there may have been a sighting recently, or, like, evidence that points to them still being out there. And he has actually found a couple of them. It's pretty interesting. So, yeah, he's not, like, one of those Bigfoot wannabe guys that are, like, hunting for Bigfoot in the middle of the woods. But he does find stuff sometimes, which is cool. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We can swap into Atri here and just get rid of Oscar. And then we can swap over... Actually, who is she paired with? Crom? Okay, that's actually perfect. Okay, so we can just instantly get rid of Oscar and then swap into Crom so he baits the Ike there. Alright, that worked out pretty good. And then we can get rid of Mist. Jordan says, is that the guy that was on Joe Rogan? Yeah, he was. Forrest Gallant, he had an episode with Joe Rogan. It's a pretty interesting one. I do watch some of Joe Rogan's stuff, but, like, you got to be very careful with Joe Rogan's podcast because, like, a lot of the people he gets on are just wackos that have no idea what they're talking about. But he does get some interesting guys on as well that are actually pretty intelligent, and I don't think they're making stuff up. All right, Chris Lee says, I'm a huge paleo nerd. I love prehistory. Yeah, same here. The Earth is such a fascinating planet. As far as we know, it's the only planet that has life on it. So, like, why would we waste time moving into space? Like, we're looking for life in space. Like, that's, like, such a needle in a haystack. We can't even get to Mars yet. We have not landed a person on Mars. So, what purpose is there in us searching for life in space when we have so much life on this planet to study that we haven't even completely figured out yet, you know? Like, the oceans aren't fully explored. There's a lot of areas of forest region that aren't fully explored. Like in the Amazon and in Australia, there's a lot of unexplored territory. So why not just explore that instead of looking for life elsewhere? I don't understand. Okay, we're getting a little sidetracked here. I'm getting too excited about my ancient animal talk here. Alright, so we got a Nephany over there. We can... Oh, we have the perfect setup. What we can do is attack this Nephany and then Kanto away. And then we can have Lumera get rid of Soren and then bait this Ranulf over there. So, Kanto coming in clutch here. Alright, Norse says, looks fun, but I don't want to risk getting prison time. Oh, what are we talking about? Been watching those train hopping across America vids. Oh, dude, train hopping... They've been trying to, like, do something about that, at least in New York, because a lot of people just hop the turnstile. So they put this new turnstile in to try and, like, stop people from getting a free ride on the train. And it doesn't even really work. Like, you can... It's actually even easier to hop the turnstile with the new ones they put in. So, I don't know, man. New York does a lot of backwards stuff. Nor says, why did they buff Lumera's assets? Oh, did they? Are we talking about the same... This Lumera, or are we talking about a different Lumera? Like the fallen Lumera that just came out. Okay, it's turn 3 right now. What do we want to do here? Alright, I think I gotta move. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, we can have Leaf get rid of Micaiah, and then we can swap into Atri and get rid of Ilyana there. Wylia says Space is DLC. Yeah, basically. Space is the DLC that's, like, overpriced. It's like a whole, like... If we're talking about an open world game... Like, let's say the Earth is the base package, right? That's the base game. We haven't even completed all the content on Earth yet. And now we just bought the, like, the overpriced DLC Space. And we're trying to, like, clear all the content in there. It's, like, 10 times more massive than the actual game. But we haven't even beaten the game yet, so, like, what's the point? We're so backlogged on Earth. We haven't completed our Earth journey yet. We're not even on New Game Plus yet on Earth. Okay, Norse says the new Lumera. That's the one. Okay. So they updated the assets on the fallen Lumera, I guess. I'm not really sure what asset they updated. Alright, this is a little awkward. Huh. Okay, that's not legendary Alencia. That's lucky. So she's not gonna, like, warp in a billion spaces. Man, but then I want Lumera to attack this asteroid, but then I have no way to really get her out of the way. I think we can just put her right there, though, because, like, Alencia is not going to reach. All of these trees are protecting us from her because she's cavalry type. So we can, like, kind of do this. Yeah, I think so. And then we should be okay. Alright, Chris Lee says, speaking of Lumera, I gave her weapon to my Corrin, and she's become an absolute terror. I've never seen her do so much damage. Oh, which Corrin? The base one? Yeah, I was actually considering summoning that Fallen Lumera to give her stuff to this Kana here that I built up. So I think it's a good idea to build this Kana because she's a really high-scoring dragon type, and for your Arena Core, it's just nice to have units that can run the Distant Counter Dragon Seal. So, like, she's our highest-scoring free-to-play dragon right now. And you could just run her as a buff bot for Arena. You just run, like, a ploy level 3, and then, like, a gold border A skill that raises her visible res, and then she can just, like, stand there menacingly debuffing the enemies for your other guys to deal with. And then her weapon would be so much better if I had that Fallen Lumera weapon. And then I could give her, like, Counter Roar or something like that. So I was considering summoning that Fallen Lumera, but, like, at this moment, I'm not too sure. I'm probably just going to end up spending on the Bride banner if there's going to be an Embla on there. Because, like, Blessable Embla is going to be nuts. Just being able to shut down saves whenever you want. Retalerate says, dude, I love watching the underwater abyss documentaries, especially during midnight. It's terrifying, but also fascinating. Yeah, I have thalassophobia. So, like, for me, watching underwater, that is the scariest thing in the world to me. Just, can you imagine being trapped underwater? Like, it's so dark at the bottom of the ocean, you can't even see anything. It's like pitch black. Because no sunlight can get that deep in the water. And then on top of that, there's, like, things swimming around that are, what, in excess of 60 feet? There's, like, giant squids down there. There's sperm whales. There's all sorts of other whales. It's a scary place, man, the bottom of the ocean. Or not even the bottom of the ocean, just, like, deep water. It's not a fun place to be. Especially at night. Like, you can't see anything. You're just in the middle of the ocean. You're all by yourself. It's like the most terrifying thing that could happen to somebody. Okay, let's hop in. Let's play some Arena Assault now. Let's get this last mode out of the way. Skymer says, my biggest project has been my Candace. She's such a gem. I have Stillwater 4. Lagoo's Friend 4, Def Res Pledge, Sacred Seal for HP attack and res, and then Guard Echo, hoping for a plus 10 someday. Yeah, Candace is actually a pretty worthwhile unit. It's just, the problem I have with her mainly is that the Linhardt is a little bit better. Like, just slightly. It's not even by that much. And then Candace is actually more cost efficient to get because she's a Grand Hero Battle. So it's going to cost less Grails to get her to plus 10. And then also, of course, her art is very good. Alright, 766. Do we want this? I feel like we could probably do better. Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, 770, of course, we could do better. Nor says, going to the moon has been my dream, or at least going to space. Yeah, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? Like, just... I thought they said something about having commercial flights to space at some point. Like, obviously, you'd have to be hella rich to be able to do it, but... I thought for sure they were trying to get, like, commercial... At least moon visits at some point for the general public, but... That's going to be so far off into the future. Maybe Elon Musk can get that done with SpaceX, but, like... if we can't even go to Mars yet, like, what is going to happen trying to go to the moon? And it's already so difficult, too, to leave the atmosphere. There's going to be a lot of safety concerns and all that. I don't know. I would love to go to space, but I would also feel very unsure about our, like, technological consistency with getting there. I don't really think we're quite there yet. All right, Satyr ending action. Maybe she can't end Kana's action. Let's see here. Yeah, oh, actually, she can. Yeah, double still water will do that. All right, I guess it doesn't really matter, though. All I want to do is this. Yeah, we can get rid of her. Or we don't even want to push in that far, because, like, then this guy is going to be able to get us. So we should just get rid of Camilla first and then use the duo skill to run away. Epos Nick says, chain challenge with a single Ike is a great way to get orbs, by the way. Oh, yeah, I guess that is true, right? If you're free to play, or if you're new to the game and you haven't done all the chain challenges. Literally just one copy of Emblem Ike is all you need to beat, like, all of the content. Okay, I think we're okay right here. We can just, like, end our turn. Alright, yeah, we are perfectly safe. Oh, that sucks, though. She ended Crom's turn. Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. I don't even have the Dancer's Veil either. Ooh, this is not good. And then this guy is going to probably just kill whoever I put there. There's no way Crom tanks Satyr, right? Because, like, that at this point, that's the only move I can think to do. Because, like, I can't just put Lynn in there. She's going to get killed by Byleth. We're not getting any res bonuses. That's kind of a problem. Yeah, wow, this is not good. Would be a nice time to have the Ike ring on him. I think, who do I have? I have the Ike ring on Lynn. Like, what is the purpose of that? What is that supposed to do for us? Oh, maybe? Do we think that Lynn on a defense tile and with Ike's ring can survive a hit from Byleth? Hold on. I mean, this guy, he's pretty juiced up with his remix, right? Like, maybe we can't do it, but I feel like it's worth a try. Let's try this. Let's see if we can get this to work out. Okay. So now this guy, he's going to attack her. She's on a defense tile. We have the Ike ring. I wish I had a way to get our HP back, but I don't. Does this recover HP? No, it doesn't. Okay. We should still probably use this, though. 2 allies who have yet to act. Yeah, ooh, this is going to be close. Does this guy have any HP conditions here? Alright, no, he doesn't. We can also debuff him with Kana, too. We can lower his attack with her ploy skill. This is going to be funky. Let's see what happens here. Alright, can she tank it? This will be something if she's able to tank this. Okay, no. If we had full HP, we actually would have, though. That's crazy. Yeah, so maybe I should just, like, swap my items around. That was kind of close, considering all things. Like, that guy is supposed to be a nuke. And we kind of almost hung in there a little. Alright, I'm going to take the Dancer Veil. I'm going to take the Elixir, I guess. And then we'll go for... What else do we want? Probably just the Lightning Charge. Or no, let's go for the Naga tier. This is the first time I've ever run the elixir, I think. We've gotten to that point now where just about anything can tank if you've got the right stuff on them. Alright, Skymer says, your videos are legit so much fun to watch, by the way. I will actually listen to your banner review videos on my way home from work, and you have helped to inspire me in so many ways in this game. Oh, well, thank you very much, Skymer. Appreciate the kind words there. I've heard that a lot. That's one of the most popular comments on my stuff is you're very good background noise. Like when I'm doing chores or like I'm on my commute, I'll just throw on a Tasho video and listen. So I guess that's my niche in the Fae community. I'm the fun guy to listen to. Alright, Veronica says, I have an expensive citrine, which I give her tome to. Or I gave her tome, Blazing Wind, with Marth Ring, new Stillwater skill, Special Spiral, Defrez Pledge, Stillwater 4 as the seal. Or I mean Stillwater 3, I guess, because there are no Tier 4 seals. And the Attack Oath Echo skill. Yeah, that's pretty good for her. Like, Pledge is really nice on Citrine, because there's not a lot of units that give the Special Acceleration support. So with Pledge on Citrine and then Attack Oath Echo, she can pass all of those things along. Citrine is still like one of those well-aging units, even though I don't want to say she's old at this point, but she's almost a year old by this point, and I don't know, I think her gimmick has held up pretty well of just debuffing or buffing the crap out of your whole team. Alright, let's be careful. This guy has a Dancer, and then he also has Satyr. So we don't want to get caught again like we did last time, but I think we should be okay here. We've got the Trench Tile to save us. Oh, interesting. Ninian went in first. Yeah, I guess that is how that would work, because she is the only melee type here. The rest are range types. So for attack order, the melee units actually go first. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Get Lynn in a little bit closer. I don't think I'll be able to get Crom in anywhere. Alright, let's get rid of his Crom. Veronica says, I got another Veil, so it was worth it. Oh, wait, which Veil were you going for? The Fallen one? Well, you got my point. Wesley Sheba says, do you think adding bigger maps to Fae is a good idea? Well, we do have bigger maps. They just don't use them for the competitive modes. Like, we have the ones from Rival Domains and... what is the weekly version of that called again? I can't remember. Rival Domains and then Grand Conquest, right? Those are the two modes with the big maps. I guess the Mjolnir Strike map is pretty good too. So, like, all of those maps... It would be interesting to have a big map for a competitive mode, like if Summoner Duels used those bigger maps. But I don't know. I think for now they are pretty content with how the maps work in the game. Okay, do we want to bet on Lynn being able to tank Satyr? I mean, she kind of almost tanked Byleth, didn't she? Like, just now. I feel like we can rely on her for this. We're going to one-shot Sanaki, so we're going to have our special ready. I'm going to go for it. Let's do it. All of a sudden, tanky Lynn in the house here. And then for Ninian, we can just bait her with Lumera. Should be pretty easy peasy. Alright, let's go. Oh, I probably should have put Kana in a better spot so she could, like, do her ploy stuff, but... Alright, come on, Lynn, show us something. Oh, I forgot Ninian Damn, I forgot Ninian has Fire Sweep. Yeah, so she just demolishes Lumera there. My bad. But what about Satyr and Lyn? Let's see here. I think we can tank this. Okay, yes we did. Like I thought. Wow. We weren't able to get the kill, but we did tank it, though. That's pretty funny. Oh, man. That Ike Ring is putting in work. Isaiah Robinson says, speaking of watching Tacho content, I'm going to watch your Arcane Lumera video, if it's out yet, to help me decide who to put the Arcane Fellstone on. Oh, I don't have a video for that. I probably should. I should do, like, more videos on the Arcane weapons. I haven't really been doing those lately. But Zeshato has one out, I think, for Arcane Lumera's weapon. Kel Wagner says, my most invested unit is Echidna. Yeah, that was a pretty common one after her refine. It's always nice to get good refines for the 3-star demotes. So you don't have to spend the extra, like, grails to get them to plus 10. Alright, Nora says, if Faye wanted money, they would add Bride Marianne and Bride Yunaka. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters that they could be adding. Particularly from 3 houses, but I would like it if they just took a break from 3 houses for a while. Like, I would not mind if they went a full year without 3 houses. Because they just shoehorn 3 houses on every banner now. Oh my god, what is going on here? Okay, finally, jeez. Fishing for fights is still the most unfun thing to do in this game. Alright, but otherwise this fight looks pretty simple. Yeah, I don't think we have anything to worry about on this one. Alright, Veronica says, the only unit I'm looking forward to for this Choose the Legends is Alphonse and Female Robin. Yeah, who are the winners again? Alphonse, Robin, Bernie, and then also Felix. Yeah, that's a very uneventful Choose Your Legends. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess Lake Jarn is indestructible. Alright, let's get rid of Crom, though. I didn't think Lake Jarn was going to be able to tank Lyn like that, but maybe after we get her with the daggers, or, yeah, the Dagger 7, we can do it. Let's see here. Okay, still no. I guess it's because she's on a defense tile is why. Mr. Geo Martin says, you want a break for 3 houses, meanwhile they cooking with Bride Edelgard. Oh, God. Please, no, not Bride Edelgard. Anybody but her. Alright, let's just go ahead and do this. And I'm fairly sure Crom is safe against Lake Jarn. I don't think she can beat him. I would be genuinely impressed if she can beat him here. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Veronica says, also, I wasn't there when Choose Your Legends 4 happened, but it did look very disappointing. Yeah, well, the thing about Choose Your Legends 4 is that it was a very clear 3 houses sweep because the game had just came out. So, like, there was no way it was going to be anything besides 3 houses. Which is why it's a little disappointing Engage wasn't able to do that as well. Like, where Engage just came out, so that would be the game to win all the spots. But Engage didn't get a single spot in Choose Your Legends. That's very concerning. I know people don't like Engage, but I thought it was still a pretty good game. You could say what you want about the story. Like, the story was just filler. But the gameplay is really good in Engage. I thought they nailed it 100% with the gameplay. Oh, Nebby. What's up, Nebby? Hey, Tacho. Sorry I'm such a late joiner. Fell asleep in the run-up. These 4 a.m. trailers are not good for my health. Oh, dear. Nebby, where do you live that your time zone is 4 a.m.? That's got to be rough. I could not imagine, like, if my time zone had the trailer dropping at 4 a.m., you guys would not be getting Tacho videos on time if that was the case. Let's just put it that way. Alright, we got lucky there. Elincia could have totally just wrecked us with some warping antics, but somehow we were able to get away with that one. Shadow Demon. What's up, Shadow Demon? Hey, Tacho, I smell an update, or a small update. After remaining in darkness for months, I managed to reach out to seek help. In doing so, my chances of finding work have increased. Things are slowly starting to look up. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So if you guys don't already know, Shadow Demon was falling on some hard times there. I think he was almost homeless, or he was actually homeless for a little bit, but very good to hear that things are looking up there. Yeah, like, the homelessness thing hits pretty hard for me, because in New York, what do we have, like a 60% homeless rate or something? It's pretty bad. New York is like the dark ages. So, yeah, like, when I hear stories like that, I totally get it. These big cities ain't really all they're hyped up to be. Trust me when I say that. Okay, I have an idea here. If we just rely on warping, can't we just, like, get rid of... Yup. Okay, awesome. Alright, just warp in and body this guy. Nebby says, I'm British governor. Oh. Oi, love. Care for a spot of tea? That was very insensitive. I'm sorry. Now, I was in Britain for a little bit. I went to London on vacation a long time ago. It was pretty fun. I rode the London Eye. We went to Saks. We did like all the typical, like, London things you would do. It was pretty fun, though. London is actually pretty badass. I had a lot of fun. We saw Big Ben. You get a perfect view of Big Ben from the London Eye, by the way. If you ever go to London, I would recommend wait until it's nighttime and then ride the London Eye, and then you get the best view of Big Ben. All right, Gio Martin says, will we get a new Emblem hero this month? I think this month is a legendary hero, I want to say. It might actually be a mythic hero. I don't know. I didn't double check the schedule. I don't believe it is a... what you call it, though. I don't think it's a Emblem hero. Okay, no Ikes. I specifically set up a bunch of these teams to deal with Ike, but every time you're prepared for Ike, he never shows up, as we saw in previous live streams. I don't know, man. I just have no luck. Whenever I'm prepared to deal with a threat, it just never happens. I probably shouldn't have did that, by the way. We could easily get sniped by one of these Chroms. I shouldn't have overextended that much. Okay, we got very lucky there. I actually totally deserved to get demolished because of the bad move that I just made. Let's see here. I think Edelgard can get rid of most of these guys. Let's go ahead and... let's actually pop the duo skill here. Let's get some dominance action. Yeah, and then we should be perfectly fine. Baba Booey. Alright, Isaiah Robinson. I'm manifesting Legendary Merrick again. I would love it if they would give us, like, Legendary alts for, like, non-Lord characters. Or, like, non-OC characters. But I don't think they're gonna, unfortunately. Alright, Chris Lee says, oh, it isn't. Damn, saving for nothing. Yeah, if you are saving for a... whatchamacallit hero, a Emblem hero, then it's not going to be this month. Although, I believe this month the banner is going to have Emblem-like color sharing with Emblem Marth. So, like, having double Emblem heroes on the same color pool is actually really good. If you're going for the red snipe, you're going to get a lot of merges on them. Okay, we got 4 more fights to go, and we got, like, how much time before trailer? We got, like, 10 minutes to go. Alright, I think we can do it. As long as I don't royally screw up here. Which wouldn't be unthinkable. How many times have I screwed up before? Quite a bit, right? Alright, let's put her there, I guess. Let's start going in. Dank Tree says, hey, Tacho, you still Pokemon Masters? Yeah, I do still play Pokemon Masters. If so, what is the best, or what is the last character you pulled for? I pulled for the Barry and the Celine character, where they first got alts. So, like, I think the theme for them was, like, Kamen Rider or something. Like, some kind of, like, Japanese superhero theme. Because they've got, like, superhero outfits going on. So, like, Barry had Heracross, who's my favorite Pokemon. And then Celine had Caesar. So those were the last 2 things that I had summoned for. I'm trying to recover my orbs. I don't really have a lot of orbs right now. So I'm trying to just, like, right now, I'm in saving mode in Masters. Danilo says, do you think the next Direct Nintendo finally will show FE4 remakes? I hope so. I mean, that's what they've been saying, right? The very same leak that showed off Fire Emblem Engage, where we first saw Colgate-chan, that was the exact same leak where they announced that FE4 was getting remade. So I think it's possible, but, like, I don't know. At this point, we might be waiting for it on the Switch 2. Since I do believe they announced the Switch 2 coming out soon. And it's about time, too, by the way. How long have we been playing Switch 1? It's been out since, like, 2017. And a lot of games have suffered from the low hardware on the Switch. Low hardware capabilities. So, like, Pokemon, at the very least, I will say Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Scarlet and Violet, like, all of those games would have ran so much smoother if the Switch was already Switch 2. So it's unfortunate that they released on the Switch and it's, like, not the craziest hardware. But we've been waiting for that Switch upgrade for a very long time. I'm going to save the Ike team for last. Oh, we are fighting an Emblem Ike, actually. Maybe I should just use Ike right now, then. Nah, we'll just get him with Igreen. I want to use my Ike to beat non-Ikes. Isaiah Robinson says, Fallen Banner stole my orbs, like it does every year. Well, I was able to avoid that this time. I didn't get caught in their tricks. I didn't summon this time. Although, depending on how things go on that Bride banner, I still might. Now, the Bride banner has, in history, actually had some pretty good units on it, like Bride Micaiah, who was the best unit in the game. We had Bride Catria, who was one of the best units in the game for a very long time. So, if we're talking power creep of that ilk, then I think this Bride banner could be insane. But it's hard to say, right? Like, we don't really know. Don Fluffles, what's up, man? Neb4V says, or is that Neb version 4? Not sure how to pronounce that. I don't think Pokemon was bad because of the Switch's power. Oh, there's some shots fired at Game Freak there, I guess. Because it is true. I will admit that. Game Freak hasn't really been doing the best lately. But then you think about it from their perspective, why would they? If they've already got the most successful IP on Earth. Like, what reason would they actually need to, like, go out of their way to make a crazy game with, like, insane graphics and all of that stuff? It's just not necessary for them. As sad as that may be. It's just how it is. 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 It's All right, Joshua Batar. Hey, Tacho, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Having a good time, just playing some Fae and chatting it up with the homies. Yeah, so back on that Pokemon note, actually, I think all of the best Pokemon games were the ones not made by Game Freak. So, like, if Game Freak didn't make it, I feel like it just ends up being better. Like, Coliseum and XD were both awesome games, and those were made by Genius Sonority. And then, like, Pokemon Coliseum, or no, not Coliseum, Pokemon Battle Revolution, which I still think is the best-looking Pokemon game even to this day, despite us having, like, all these 1080p adaptations, like HD Pokemons. I still think Coliseum, well, Coliseum looks good too, but Battle Revolution, to me, I think is still the best-looking one. And, of course, it's got the announcer, right? So, like, you can't top the announcer. It's the legitimate Pokemon anime announcer. It doesn't get any better than that. Pounded by Draco Meteor. Big hit. Oh, man, he's so awesome. I love that guy. Oh, actually, I should not have overextended like that. All right, hold on. We're going to pop Anna's duo skill so she gets Miracle. And then we're just going to run away. Yeah, I might have pushed in a little bit too much there. Yeah, I think we should be okay like this, but hopefully we don't get sniped here. Okay, they're going the other way. All right, let's go for this. Oh. Interesting, huh? Wow. Yeah, Edelgard, Summer Edelgard is finally starting to fall off a bit. It's not like she's as dominant as she used to be anymore. Thankfully, this guy doesn't have Lagoo's friend, though. That would have been really bad. Oh, man. Did I just waste, like, a bunch of actions here? I feel like I might have. Wow, Robin can't kill Tiki? That's insane. Holy shit. Wait, let me pop the duo skill. Hold on. There's no way she can't do it, right? Wow. Okay, wow. That's something. Wasn't expect. Hold on. Let's. All right, we're gonna pop the. Let's pop some items here. I don't even have the lightning charm. I can't even pop an item. Oh my god! I didn't expect that was gonna happen. Jesus Christ, man, Tiki. And we've got 3 minutes to go too, so I better speed this up. Okay, yeah, I think we might just have to wait even longer here before we can do it. I just wasted the duo skill, too, on Robin. Oh, my God. Hopefully we don't have to, like, mulligan and end up doing more fights here, because we are on a timer. All right, I'm going to have... Wait, actually, he doesn't have guidance 4, but he's got guidance. So let's not do that. Edelgard is basically completely useless here. Unfortunately. Yeah, she can't do anything at all. Crazy, man. Summer Edelgard's fallen off completely. What a useless unit. Alright, some random guy says the Tikis are the goats. Well, apparently this one is. Okay, this guy, he's strayed a little bit too far away. He doesn't have anybody in 3 spaces, so his weapon's not going to activate. And we're going to have to do a speed fight for the last one, because, like... I don't know, man. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, dude, trailer... Okay, trailer's in 1 minute. I'm gonna, like, see if we can somehow speed this up. Alright, we're just gonna skip animations, and then we have Ike at least for the final fight, so this will be fast. Yeah, let's get this last one out of the way. Please don't spoil the trailer, guys. By the way, I have literally 1 fight to go. So if you watch the trailer before I finish this, then please, like I said, do not spoil it. We're about to get there. We're very close, so just bear with me. Alright, no way Ike is losing. We can just easily toss him into harm's way. Alright, that should be pretty much it. That's a wrap, boys. Alright, Tiki had to wait for the very last turn, right? She couldn't just make it easy on us. Alright, there we go, guys. Okay, so trailers should be up by this point. It is trailer time, so let's go ahead and head over to X and see if it's up. Okay, trailer, are you up? I'm not seeing it on YouTube. Maybe it's on X. Probably it's on X by this point, I would imagine. Okay, actually, the trailer is not up on X yet. Interesting. Okay, so, wow, we didn't have to, like, helter-skelter that last fight. Okay, trailer is up now. Okay, we have the trailer. Alright, let's get this bad boy pulled up. Y'all ready for this? This is a 4-minute... What the hell? Why is the trailer so long? This is a long trailer. What the hell? Alright, there we go. Alright, y'all ready? Hey, what's going on, fellas? It's your boy here, and we back. We got this Bride trailer here for Fire Emblem Heroes, so let's go ahead and run this bad boy. Let's see what's up. Now, the silhouettes to me look pretty obvious. It looked like Alchrist and Embla. But let's see if we were right about, or at least I was right about that. Okay, so starting things off with Embla. Okay, she's not, like, her skin is not grayed out, so it seems like she may have cured her anemia, apparently. So, Embla with some non-pale skin. Very interesting touch. The artist is Veer? Is that how you say that? It's like a V with the theta sign in the middle. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Maybe it's like Veer or something. I don't know. Okay, but either way, it is a colorless flying type Embla. Okay. Her bouquet has an eyeball there. Alright, Embla is not necessarily the character you would think of as a Bride type of character. But here is where it gets very interesting, of course, because Embla is able to nullify save skills when she starts her turn. So what this means, at least in Light Season, where King Freyr is not as common, although you can still run King Freyr on Light Season defense, Severance is just going to completely demolish defenses now, because you can't run a Near Saver. So, like, your Winter Edelgards are just going to be able to run up so easily and just Gale Force sweep 3 of the enemies. And there's no, like, way to answer that if you can't use saves. So, offensive Embla is going to be busted beyond belief. Stats, by the way, we got 40 HP, 61 attack, 47 speed, 35 defense, and 22 res. Looks like she's got a new beast, or that might be Beast Sense 4, and then she's got attack and speed wild, I think. Let's see here. What do we got for her skills? Closing Florets. That is such an ironic name. Closing Florets. Yeah, why don't you give us more Florets so we can boost our stats? 14 might, 1 range, enables cancel rem +1, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants the following effect to unit and target allies. If support partner is on player team, targets any support partner in 2 spaces a unit. Otherwise, targets the ally with the highest speed in 2 spaces. If unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grants special cooldown count -2. What the hell, dude? Bro, she's just a better Valoria. And then she's going to have Embla's Severance to nullify saves. This is going to be a god-level offensive Aether Raids unit. Also, if special cooldown count is at its maximum value, -1, grants special cooldown count -1. So she has Times Pulse built in also. Oh my god, just give her ass Gale Force. That's what she wants, basically. Also, at the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants a bonus to units, all stats during combat, equal to the number of foes in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, times 3 + 5. Okay, that's going to be quite a big number. With a max of 14, you could essentially just say she's at all stats of 14, especially in Aether Raid's offense, where defense teams are always blocked up together. Then deals 20% bonus damage based on speed and reduces damage by 20% of unit speed. Oh my god, true DR as well? Yo, they spoiled her. They gave her everything. She's really good. At the start of turn, if units adjacent to only beasts or dragons, or not adjacent to anyone, unit transforms and then gets +1 movement and attack up 2. Yeah, oh my god, dude. Is she the best Gale Forcer now for offense? Probably. Alright, then we have Dragon Fang, attack and speed wild. I believe she had Beast Sense 4. Oh no, it's a new Beast skill. Beast Assault 4, okay. Removes the condition to transform, and then inflicts speed and defense -4 on the foe, and reduces the percentage of foes' damage reduction by half. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello, King Freyr. He wants that shit. He doesn't care much for the speed drop, but he'll take the defense drop and the damage reduction cut.